If there's one way to sum up owning a Weimaraner, it's that they're pro-level dogs. There's a reason you hear owners saying things like, "They're delightful if you enjoy chaos." In this video, we're breaking down 9 things you really need to know before getting a Weimaraner. And trust me, especially with this breed, it's crucial to be prepared before they trot through your front door. Number 1. They will chew on everything and anything. Ever heard Weimaraners being called land piranhas? It's almost the perfect nickname. Seriously, if it's chewable, it's fair game with these dogs. From shoes to rugs to your favorite magazine, nothing is safe from their powerful jaws. The problem is, these dogs need constant engagement. Otherwise, they'll find their own fun by destroying your belongings. It's almost like they get a kick out of leaving a trail of chaos behind them. You'll definitely want to invest in a solid toy budget for the first couple of years to keep their teeth busy. But even with a mountain of toys, these dogs can still surprise you by gnawing on something unexpected, like a rug pad. To avoid too much damage, confining them to a safe area when you're not around and not letting boredom win is a good plan. One Weimaraner owner shared, "I walk or run my Weimaraner a minimum of 5 miles a day in addition to a dog park visit. If I don't have time, he eats my house. Literally, he eats parts of my house because he's bored." That said, if you can't dedicate enough time to keep your Weimaraner engaged, you might just find your house looking like a chew toy itself. Number 2. They'll grow faster than they mature. Weimaraners are kind of like toddlers trapped in a giant's body. They grow fast but take their sweet time maturing. One day you've got this tiny, adorable puppy, and before you know it, they're 60 to 85 pounds of boundless energy, but mentally, still a puppy. This puppyhood can last 2, 3, and sometimes even 4 years. You'll have a full-sized dog that thinks it can still fit in your lap or leap across the room without a second thought. This awkward growth phase means you'll need to brace yourself for some clumsy antics. Imagine owning a dog that looks like an adult, but hasn't quite figured out they're no longer small enough to squeeze under tables or that jumping on you now feels like a linebacker tackling you. That'll be life with your Weimaraner. But don't worry, it's all part of the charm. Patience is going to be key as you wait for their brain to catch up with their body. Number 3. You'll never be prepared for their exercise needs. If you've ever heard someone say Weimaraners need a lot of exercise, believe them. You know all those horror stories of these dogs and their high energy levels? Oh, they weren't exaggerating. After all, these dogs were bred to chase down deer, bears, and boars, so it makes sense why their energy level is off the charts. A simple walk around the block just won't cut it. We're talking about several miles a day, even up to 5 miles. One owner even joked saying, "If we ever miss a walk for whatever reason, I know for sure there will be something in the house destroyed by the next morning." The good news is that as long as you can keep up with their exercise demands, even apartment living can work. But skip those daily runs and you might find your sofa turned into confetti, or your toilet paper supply mysteriously vanishing. And let's not forget mental stimulation. Weimaraners need a good workout for their brains too. On rainy days, trick training or obedience drills can go a long way toward keeping boredom at bay. So when it comes to Weims, their constant exercise is really a lifestyle. Number 4. They can get to just about any place if they want it. When it comes to Weimaraners, no obstacle is too big or too clever for them to overcome. These dogs are basically escape artists and puzzle solvers wrapped up in an athletic, determined package. If there's something or somewhere they want to get to, whether it's a tasty treat on the countertop, a door with a latch handle, or even the top of the fridge, they'll find a way. Weims can jump, climb, open doors, and somehow squeeze into spots that seem impossible. You'll probably be amazed yet equally impressed, and maybe a little frustrated by their persistence and ridiculous athletic abilities. Think you've puppy-proofed your house? They'll find a way to remind you that there's no such thing when it comes to them. So prepare to be outsmarted by your furry Houdini on a regular basis. Number 5. Consistent grooming and hygiene is more important than you realize. Weimaraners need more attention in the grooming department than you might think. You know those big, floppy ears of theirs that are just absolutely adorable? Well, yeah, they're going to need a regular cleaning. Those floppy ears are a prime spot for yeast and bacteria to thrive, which can lead to some pretty nasty ear infections. Regular ear cleaning is a must to keep those ears healthy and infection-free. And if you often take your dog out to the lake or pool, then you'll need to clean them after every swim. However, that's not all. Weims are also known for having a bit of a doggy odor. And to make things even more fragrant, many love to roll in stinky things as if they're trying to mask their own scent. It's almost like they think they're going undercover in the wild. This means frequent baths are going to be a part of your routine if you don't want your house to smell like whatever they rolled in during their last adventure. Yes, grooming may not be the most glamorous part of Weimaraner ownership, but keeping up with it will help prevent those smelly surprises and keep your puppy happy and healthy. Number 6. Here's why you should highly consider dog insurance. When it comes to owning a Weimaraner, dog insurance isn't just a luxury. It's actually a pretty smart idea. These dogs are notorious for certain health issues, and the costs can add up fast. For example, one of the biggest concerns is bloat, or gastric dilatation volvulus. Large, deep-chested dog breeds, such as the Weimaraner, are especially prone to this condition. GDV is something that can come on suddenly, and without immediate treatment can be life-threatening. Slow feeders can help reduce the risk, but it's still something all owners need to watch out for. Beyond bloat, Weimaraners can also develop other costly conditions, like wobbler syndrome, which affects their spine. Medical treatments for issues like this can be incredibly expensive, and unless you've got an emergency fund set aside for vet bills, insurance can be a lifesaver. So if you're thinking about getting a Weim, pet insurance is highly worth considering. You'll thank yourself later when those unexpected vet bills come rolling in. Number 7. They actually make great cuddle dogs. Weimaraners might be known for their high energy, but when it comes to cuddling, they're surprisingly good at it. These dogs get cold easily, especially during the winter months, which makes them extra eager to snuggle up with you. Whether it's on the couch, in bed, or anywhere warm, they'll happily become your personal space heater. But it's not just about helping them stay warm. Weims are incredibly affectionate and love being close to their people. If they're not playing or running around, you can bet they're trying to get as much cuddle time as possible. They're the kind of dogs that will nudge their way onto your lap, even though they're a bit too big for it. So if you're looking for a breed that will keep you warm and shower you with love, these dogs will be your perfect snuggle buddy, especially when the temperature drops. Number 8. Weimaraners are true Velcro dogs. If you're looking for some personal space, owning a Weimaraner might not be your best bet. These dogs redefine the term Velcro dog in the most literal sense. They want to be glued to your side 24/7. In fact, they're almost a little bit too needy. Whether you're cooking, relaxing, or even heading to the bathroom, they'll be right there, practically welded to your legs. Be prepared to trip over them and stumble on a regular basis because they don't mind getting in your way as long as they're close to you. Though they may not seem like it, Weimaraners crave constant attention. If you're not giving them enough playtime or affection, they'll find a way to let you know. And don't even think about leaving them home solo for too long. They suffer from severe separation anxiety and can get destructive, barking nonstop in protest. In short, if you can't commit 100% to these dogs, then you'll probably want to look elsewhere. Number 9. Be careful of their hunting instincts. Weimaraners come with a high prey drive, so you'll want to keep that in mind, especially if you have small children or other small pets. These dogs were bred to hunt, so anything that moves quickly, whether it's a squirrel, a cat, or even a child running around, might trigger their chase instincts. While they don't mean any harm, the excitement of a quick-moving target can be irresistible to them. That said, Supervision is key, especially with younger kids who may shriek or dart around, which could look a little too appealing for a Weimaraner's high-energy brain. Think of them like a rambunctious toddler themselves, always jockeying for attention and ready to roughhouse if allowed. But with proper training, respectful behavior, and constant supervision, they can be gentle and loving family members. As kids get older, though, a Weimaraner can become their best companion, following them everywhere and making an adventure out of every outing. Just be sure to teach both the dog and kids how to interact respectively for the best experience. Hey, if you enjoyed this, you'll probably love this video here. And if you hit subscribe, I'll donate a meal to a rescue dog on your behalf.